Hey everyone, so now we're up to lesson 8.2, and this is pretty much the same lesson as 8.1. I know we said that we were going to do them both together, but I actually decided to split the lessons just because I felt like it would be better for you to do one and then the other. So in 8.2, you're multiplying fractions again, except this time instead of using fractions like 1/3, we're going to be using different fractions like 2/5, 3/10. So it's going to be the same process. So this lesson is going to go pretty quickly. So our first question is, Anthony is making 4 pans of pasta. For each pan, he needs 2/3 cup of cheese. He only has a 1/3 cup scoop. How many scoops does he need for all 4 pans? So I'll let you take a look at this question. So Anthony is making 4 pans of pasta. For each, he needs 2/3 cups of cheese. So ask yourself, how much cheese does he need for 1 pan? It says that he needs 2/3 cup of cheese for each pan. So we need 2/3 4 times. He only has a 1/3 cup scoop. So he doesn't have a 2/3 scooper for the cheese. How many scoops does he need for all 4 pans? All right, so now that we've kind of broken down the problem, here's what we know. We know that he's making 4 pans of pasta, and we know that each pan needs 2/3. So if I were to draw that out, it would look like this. He has these 4 pans, and I cut them into 1/3 slices each. And he needs 2 1/3s, otherwise known as 2/3. He needs 2 1/3s in order to make the pasta in each of these pans. So it's asking, how many 1/3 scoops does Anthony need? Well, the best way to do it when you draw it out like this is just to count how many 1/3s there are. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. So he must need 8 scoops. 8 scoops. Why? Because we have the first pan. You need 2/3 cup, so that's 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 for the second pan, plus 1/3 plus 1/3 for the third pan, plus 1/3 plus 1/3 for the fourth pan, and all of a sudden we have 8 scoops of cheese. But we can do it another way. We can do it a second way. So here's my other way. I have 4 pans. Each pan gets 2 scoops, so I multiply by 2. That makes 8. And we're doing 1/3 scoops. So we're doing 4 times 2 times 1/3. First, I do the whole numbers. We always do whole first. That gives me 8 times 1/3, which gives me 8/3. That top number tells me how many 1/3s. We have 8 1/3s, so it must be 8 scoops. It's pretty simple and pretty easy, I think. So I'm going to post the second video with another problem, and then you guys are going to do it on your own.